To apportion Alabama by its counties, first we must find out the total population for the state of Alabama. So we go to the bottom of column B where the populations are. Click on Formulas and then Auto Sum. And that'll give you the total population for the state of Alabama. We will entitle that Population. Then we must decide how many seats that we're going to apportion. In this case, we're going to do 200 seats. And then we will calculate the standard divisor. The standard divisor is going to be a formula, so you start by typing equals, then you point to the state's population divided by the number of seats. Okay, so the standard divisor for Alabama here is 24,316.5. Now we go back up to the top, and we're first going to calculate each county's standard quota. Right, and I'm going to adjust the column width so the standard quota fits in there. Now this is a formula, so again I'll start with an equal sign. Then I'll point to the county's population divided by the standard divisor down at the bottom. That's in B71. Okay, I'll then click on the cell where that formula is and put a dollar sign between the B and the 71. Now I'm ready to copy that down the page. So I copy that for all the counties, and that's all their standard quotas. Now just as a check, we'll go back to Formulas and Auto Sum, and we'll see that that is indeed 200. The next column is going to be my rounded quota. And again, I'll adjust the column width. Okay, the rounded quota is also a formula, so we'll start with equal sign. Then we'll type INT, okay, for the integer part of the number, open parentheses, and then point to the standard quota. Close parentheses, and hit enter. And I'll copy this down the page. Okay, again as a check, I'm going to go to Formulas and Auto Sum. And that tells me how many seats have been apportioned. So that means I have 34 more seats to assign. The next column is going to be the decimal portion. Is once again a formula, so it starts with an equal sign. And I'll point to standard quota minus rounded quota. And copy that down the page. Once again as a check, I'll do the sum of that, and that should be the 34 seats that we're looking for. Okay, now to assign these, we give them to the ones with the highest decimals. So we need to paint the entire region outside of the summaries at the bottom. Go to Data, Sort, and we're going to sort by the decimal by values from the largest to the smallest. That should put the largest decimals at the top. And these are the ones we're going to give the extra seats to. Okay, adjust that column width. Now remembering that we have 34 seats to give away, so I'll type a 1 in the first cell and then copy it down. Okay, and again as a check, I'll go to the bottom here and go to Formulas, Auto Sum. But this time I need to tell it where to sum from because it defaulted to the wrong one. Here. Indeed, I've given away 34 seats. Alright, the next column will be my, I'm going to skip one and I'm going to go to my final apportionment. It'll again be a formula, and it will be equal to the rounded quota plus the extra seat. Once I've done that, I will copy it down the page. Do my auto sum as a check. If I've done that right, that will be 200, the number of seats that we went to assign. And then the last thing I need to do is again highlight all of this, minus the summaries at the bottom. And I want to again sort, but this time not by decimal, but by county from A to Z. And now I've apportioned Alabama by counties, giving them 200 seats.